Have you ever woken up, looked at your phone, and come across a video that totally changes your whole idea of what people are really like? Or maybe not all of them, but some of them? This morning I woke up and unlocked my phone. I was watching stories and came across a video that just broke my heart. A video that made me feel a lot of hatred and made me wonder why there are people like that. What made a person get out of bed, get ready for work, go out to see life, and say to themselves, why not kill him again? I very rarely make videos that are different from my vlogs, since I try not to cross that line. It won't be clear though. I want to give publicity for publicity's sake. On a video that I have currently put on the screen, I will pause it. Right now you see a camera from a person who apparently put a camera on their garage, and you can see how a dog is just sitting there, living its life, not bothering anyone at all. Maybe it's standing in front of the garage entrance. An action changed with a single push of the remote. And this car that he sees is just coming out of the garage and decides that this dog, what is the action he could take? Why not just run over the dog, right? What horrified me the most in the video is how this car keeps running over the dog, which is just living its life, but has no idea what is about to happen to it. You hear wild, furious screams and harsh sounds. The car stops because it knows, the person inside knows they're doing something wrong. After he's on top of the dog, he opens the door, looks while the dog is dying, feels the greatest pain in his life, wonders why, what did I do to deserve this, The man looks, sees, sits him down, does it every morning, sitting is part of this routine, gets back in the car, closes his door and just moves on. Not only that, he makes sure to run over the dog with the second tire as well. Ending the life of a creature that has no idea why this is happening, ending the life of a being whose only purpose is to bring joy to everyone around it. And even in its final moments, the dog is still just wagging its tail because it probably thought, maybe I was in the way, maybe I deserve this. Dogs and animals in general are probably one of the few things that don't know what it's like to feel hatred, to feel negativity. They always look for the best. And even when someone cruel abuses animals, the animals are still happy with the little bit of kindness they are given. And they think maybe this time will be the last. After I read Borislava Ivanova's post, a small part of me died. In 1911, our beloved dog Maya, who brought joy to everyone in the Rasadnika neighborhood at 18 Kachini Street, was intentionally run over by someone driving a Volkswagen Passat, license plate Sevian 7222 AP. The animal was calm, friendly, and never caused any problems. The person is not known. Sonevsky, a thoracic surgeon at the Military Medical Academy, is in an inadequate condition. During the act of cruelty, clear evidence and witnesses confirm what happened. The police are already investigating the complaint under Article 325B. From the sign of cruelty to animals, I give importance to this because of the violence against animals in Bulgaria. I'm not sure if it's a lot or a little, but more and more cases are popping up for me on social media. Animals deserve only love. Of course, now there will be people who will say, yes, but there are stray animals that attack people. The cases I see of people attacked by animals and animals attacked by people, the ratio is 100 to 1, maybe even more. I don't even remember the last time I saw any news about a child or a person attacked by a stray animal. I've even heard more news about pets that have terrible owners who give them nothing but their hatred and make the animals aggressive. Only these animals do I see attacking people. It breaks my heart because this dog may have lived on the street, but it warmed the hearts of many people. The dog wasn't just a dog, it had a name. I think it was 14 years old. It breaks your heart even more that this cruelty was committed by a medical professional, a thoracic surgeon at a military medical hospital, by someone who had taken an oath. Of course, to protect people, but I truly believe that doctors are a blessing. Being a doctor is probably one of the most noble professions, to save lives, to help people and living beings. The very fact is that the person was in an inadequate state during the act, and even in the video itself, it is not mentioned that this person was in an inadequate state while driving a car. It might not have been the dog, it could have been a small child, it could have been a person on a crosswalk, it could have been a grandmother or grandfather who are just walking more slowly on the road or crossing. It was just a dog. I'm speaking out about this because I miss the times when, if something happened on social media, all the influencers and content creators share their opinions. More and more, I see how my fellow YouTubers and Instagram content creators stay silent about such things. But this time we have it in black and white with evidence, names, and even an audio recording where I hear a living being losing its life. I see the last moments. I don't even have anything to say. I'm so devastated. I'm so furious. Why don't you just go back? You're going through something. The person might say, I think it's Kamka and it's very old. If you drive over a big rock, why would you go over it again just to scratch your paint or hit it with the rear tire and damage your rims? The person saw that it was an animal and decided that the most reasonable thing he could do, the right thing for this person, was to go over it one more time. Such acts of cruelty should not go unpunished. They should not be allowed to happen. I truly believe that in this case, where we not only have video footage, we have audio, we have the date, the time, we have the date and time, the address. If this goes unpunished and this person doesn't get what he deserves, Bulgaria, dress me, and now I'll say this. Come on, a dog has died. This is dressed for that Bulgaria is well doomed for the fact that cruelty does not go unpunished. All the psychopaths who watch this video and see that this person will go unpunished will say to themselves, well, if he isn't punished, then I won't be punished either. All those psychopaths who watch this video and enjoy it because there are such lunatics will say, well, all this evidence points to this one, and he's still out there. Yes, he's still treating people. Well, what happens if this person actually decided that some patient wasn't worth it? What if this person decides that the minimum amount of money is being given for the surgery and he's not going to give his best? Why is it so easy for them when it takes less than 200 leva to make the decision to end a life? What protects the people he actually treats? Absolutely nothing. I'm putting a link at the top of the description for this video, and I sincerely ask you to go in and share this video. This video belongs to Borislava Ivanova, not me. I want you to share this video so that your relatives and acquaintances can see it, so that they can share it too. And in this way, we can reach and bring the guilty to justice. Let's stop these television stations and not let this case be left like all the others without punishment. Because lives are probably one of the most precious things we have left on this planet. They don't want anything from us except to let them live. This is a pathological condition, and I can't believe that someone with such a noble profession is capable of doing something like this.